these years, but they cannot show us anything better in the life of the citizens of Ghana. The youth have just roaming about. The type of education that they're giving to us is very bad. And infrastructures that they are giving out, poor infrastructures, and even the road that they are giving to us too is very bad. You tar the road a few years to come, everything is washed away. And so these leaders, they are just coming to mass wealth and go. They are not into build the country. The country is not in their hearts, but they are rather coming to take whatever they want to take and vamoose. That's what is happening.
Is that why you want to lead?
Yes.
Ghana?
Ghana can do. We need to strategize things and remove these very old people, old ideas, so that we can make our Ghana a better place to live. Sometimes it seems to me deaf people are ruling us and telling us what to do. Those who have died and they are no more, they are controlling our life. The constitution that is controlling us here, those people who have died and gone, and they are telling us what to do. When you go to our court system, they will tell you, they will make reference to a case that happened in 1948. What is the meaning of this? We don't have a common sense to develop a new knowledge for things that we need to do. We need to change this very situation so that the youth of this very country will come on the front so that we can develop our country. If we depend on these very people with their cake mind set, they will not be able to help us. We cannot sit here for somebody in America to print his papers, make it dollars, and bring it to us to take it as loan. Whilst he will not accept our CD. Why can't we decide that let's give this one to you, you should bring this one to us, like Baumia did on a very wrong decision that they took. I'm giving you gold, I'll take petrol. Are you sick?
Why? What's wrong
to
with
take
that?
Very decision?
Because that is what, I mean, that's one of the policies that the government has.
This is a wrong,
helping
a very wrong policy.
Recover.
It is very wrong
because
policy.
It makes things very easy. If we have the gold, and
whatever you are doing today,
the dollars and the dollar rate is rising.
Whatever you are doing today, whatever you are doing today, think of your future. Think of our generation to come. Petrol, it is just come put in the V8, go to Asamanke, say it's finished. But if you use the gold to correct an airplane can be there for years. Correct a train can be here for years. You benefit, your children will to continue, and your children and their children will continue to have this thing. It will have an impact in their life.
But they are saying if we continue to use the dollars to buy the oil, because currently as we speak, we need to use the dollars to buy the oil, or should I say the crude. Not the crude, the petrol, and then the diesel, on the international market. Because even though we produce oil here, we export it, and then we have to use our own money to buy crude oil, to buy petrol and diesel and bring it back. And in order for us to do that, because we are traded on the international market and the international currency, we need the dollars, right? And because the CD keeps on depreciating, it means we need to gather more CDs to turn it into dollars.
It's because you don't cherish the crude. It's because you don't cherish what we have.
Right? So they are saying that if we have gold, it has a certain standard. And we have the gold in abundance. So let's use the gold, give it to the people, and let them give us the oil. Because
we don't need to use gold.
In that case, our currency doesn't suffer that much.
We don't need gold to go and correct an oil. If you want to sell gold, we can sell the gold to buy the oil. But you see, I don't see why we have oil in our country. Then you don't want to use that thing to develop your country, but rather go to another country to buy oil. Once you have oil here, because we are giving the oil to somebody.
Well, we are selling it to them, and then we are getting money from it.
What kind of money?
That's what is happening. Just that we are not able to refine. Because of that, we have to import
Dubai people got an oil. They did not give it to investors to come and invest in the oil, but rather they will employ the expert to come, help them to mine them and sell for their proceeds to build their country. So if we have an oil over here, why do we have to give it to somebody to give us 3% or 10%? Are we not serious? You see, we have oil in abundance. We have discovered oil here and there. And even when you go to Volta region, there's a place there that Nkrumah also discovered oil. But listen, they are just overlooked. And they are in the ground. Why can't we decide that we need to work hard? Bring experts, come and help us to mine an oil. We will pay you. But rather giving all the whole oil to somebody, whilst we are asleep, they will just sell them on sea, on shores, then they take it away. Our leaders are lazy. They are not prepared and they are not ready to support this very country in any way. That's why I'm saying we should vote out NDC and NPP, because they are people, a group of people that they are coming together to enrich themselves and go away. GHOne is coming to build this very country using our own people. I was telling these people that we are going to give 10,000 Ghana cedi to the youth between 20 years to 50 years. They were asking me.
You give everybody 10,000.
Everybody 10,000 Ghana cedi as a seed capital.
Every single person.
As a seed capital. Now,
is it people who want to do business or every single
single individual? We are not going to exempt any of them.
Everybody.
Listen to me. Let's come to this. MP is receiving a V8 of 100,000. The 100,000 is
through a loan, because it's a loan that they have to pay for.
We too can get a loan. It doesn't matter. They source the money and they got those things for them.
Yes.
So then when they collect this V8, which is 16 billion assets, now you divide 16 billion to youth of Ghana, 10,000 Ghana cedi, 10,000 Ghana cedi, 10,000 Ghana cedi. 160 people will get it. One V8 can give to 10,000 Ghana cedi about 160 youth. 10 MP's car can give you 2,600 youth. 100 MP cars can give you to 60 million youth. 32 million youth can get 200 MP's cars. Money. 100 million.
10,000 Ghana cedis.
Use it as capital.
Between the age of what? 18?
20.
Between the age of 20.
20 to 50.
To 50.
You get this very amount. We open free port. Nigeria people are coming. Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina, they are coming here. People keep on arguing. When you open a free port, where are we going to get money to build our country? Those in Burkina Faso, they don't have a sea there. Are they not be able to leave their country? Those in the middle part of this very Africa, they don't have sea. We have so many resources in the country that we can use. God has endowed us with all these things. We can use to develop our country. Why is it that our leaders are dependent on export and this import? But we are not even exporting so much. The import is too much. The tie that you are wearing now, all the coat and everything, I'm dressing you up. Everything within the mice, everything is being produced by somebody that we go and
my shoes were made in Ghana.
Your shoes were made in Ghana.
Yeah,
let me look at it. I don't know whether it's true.
My shoes.
I'm not sure. So all these things are being imported into our country. Why can't we sit down and plan well? If we have gold to go and bring machinery and send it to Kumasi Shoe Factory and bring experts to control these machines and show us what to do. The youth can take just about 3 months to go through these machines and they will be able to operate them. You see, and Nkrumah did something. He used cocoa in exchange of machines for this Monster Tires factory from Russia. This thing, he said, all what we need is your expert and your machines. We have our land, we have our building. They bring these very Russians. A few months to come, they'll be able to teach the youth of Ghana. Then they go away and we start producing. We need to produce certain things that will have international market, that people will come by lightly, but not things that I look at Mama say, when I come, I'll give you, is it Pampas or this thing? I'll give it to the students.
That's free sanitary pads.
Sanitary pad.
Yes.
For what?
Well, menstrual hygiene is something which is very important.
Hygienic.
According to them. According to
are you defending Mama? Let me complete my statement.
To you the rationale
let me finish my statement first before you come in there.
That's fine. But I don't believe that it's necessary for young girls, those who can't afford to have sanitary pads because of that. Some of them are not going to school.
Give their parents
These are things that gender activists have been
employ
advocating.
Their parents. Give them work to do. They'll be able to buy all these things. Make it available. Don't put tax on it. It will be very cheaper. Produce it. These very raw materials that they use to produce all this, they are in Africa. Why can't we establish factory? Because women have been using this throughout their life.
Yeah.
You understand? Their lipstick, the face, so that they used to make makeup.
Yeah.
Why can't you establish a company here? We are all sending this money outside somewhere, and they are benefiting from us. We are not getting anything out of that. So I don't think it's necessary for a president to come out and tell the people, I'm going to give you a sanitary pad. I'm going to open a small for chicken rearing and what is it? The Baumia to come and stand on the podium and tell us that, when I come, I'm going to see to it that the mobile phone company are going to give you mobile phone for credit. You see, they are not deeper thinkers. They don't think deep.
Really?
I'm telling you, shallow thinking, shallow ideas, things that they are bringing out indicate that they don't have anything to offer.
The policies of the NDC and the NPP that have been outlined are shallow policies.
Give me one.
That is what you're saying.
Give me one. As they are being on campaign platform, what kind of policies have they brought out?
There's 24-hour economy.
24 hours is a mere statement. It's not a company.
Digitalization.
It doesn't produce food. It can't put food on the table.
Scrapping of taxes.
Scrapping of taxes doesn't mean that anything. You see, we need to tax our mindset, but don't tax the people. When I come, I'll stop this collecting tools from market women and the others. How much are they having?
You stop it?
Oh, yes, I'll stop it. Look at these people that they are selling pure water and the others. You go and give them, take it for what? And the MMG and the regional minister, they take it to funerals for their petrol, for this and that. We don't use this money to develop our country. The other day, I got a chance to meet Nana Akufo-Addo. I told him, Nana, I want to tell you something. I'm in Odoko. All the market tools, all the money that they collect within the vicinity, don't let them send to government chest. Just have a committee in every district or maybe a constituency that they collect these very market tools and the others. The money should be left there. Now, we set a committee, a head of Muslim, a Christian, a local authority, and that of the chiefs. We form a committee. We're just going to do our own rules, this very rules and the street lights. Because you sitting down there, you don't know what is happening to us at our end.
But some of these tolls that are collected locally goes to the local assemblies of that area.
Then they use it to
districts, metropolitan assemblies.
Make them safe.
And some of that is supposed to, take care of the markets, do renovations, do the roads and all of that. That's what they are supposed to use the money for. As to whether or not they do it is another question. But the committee you are talking about, wouldn't it be a duplication of that? Because the local assemblies in the areas are the ones who take those monies
they are doing
as part of their IGF anyway.
They are doing next to nothing. And when you see the way things are going on, the DC or MDC don't even pass that area, don't know what even happened at the end. They are in their V8. From there to ministry, from there to presidency. Then they come and rest. So it is high time we change these two people. Let me talk about my old age benefit that I want us to. Even if I become a president, or even if I have not become a president, every president should adopt this system. Somebody is selling granite or cocoa seller, of which maybe this morning you bought some cocoa, or maybe you buy some banana outside. He's been selling this thing for you people workers over here, and now he's an adult. He cannot come and sell it again. he didn't have a child. Now, who is going to take care of this very woman till he dies? We need to think of our citizenry. That's why we put it in our manifesto that when we come, we are going to bring old age benefits, whereby if you are a farmer, a mere seller on the street, you are turning 60 years, you get something for the government every month, so that you too can use it, so that you not fall into trouble. Most of them, they don't have anybody to attend to them. But if the government is there, that every month he gets something from the government, definitely they'll be all right. So these leaders don't have these ideas. Can anybody, you, that you are interviewing me, come out and tell me a particular policy of Baumia and Mama? Or the 24 hours. 24 hours is not a company. 24 hours cannot put food on the table. Factories need to be there before 24 hours. You can't wake up in the night, in the midnight, and go out and go and buy kaloli. For what? Who is there selling it? To who? There's no work. If there's a work, abundance of employment that everybody is going out to work, there that he can buy kaloli on the side of the street, there that he can go to a place, a restaurant to do. But you are telling me that the nightclubs are not going to close. What are you telling me? You are not going to give employment to the people. Then you are telling us a 24 hours. This is nothing, just a mere statement. So these leaders are rather buying votes, whereby they give money to the people, convince them, and use them to campaign to the elect so that they will vote for them.
So you believe that the NPP and the NDC have got nothing better to offer the country?
Yeah.
That's why you want to come in.
Yeah.
I know that someone like Lantam, wanted to form an alliance, and he's formed an alliance together with Dr. Abu Sakara and the Alliance for Revolutionary Change and all of that.
Do you know?
Why didn't you join the alliance? I believe you were contacted to join the alliance. Why didn't you join?
Commander Sugar Factory?
Yes.
Who gave it to investors? Is it not Lantam? He gave it to foreign investors. Somebody built a factory for us. Then you came out to tell us that it's about 85%. It left it about 15%. You couldn't add 50%. You convinced Nanado to rather give it to somebody somewhere. And they corrected this and they abandoned it. And now it's in bush. And you are telling me that I should have an alliance with you. No. Me, I believe that Ghana, we can do something. Since we have the sugar, everybody is buying sugar in the country. Why do we keep on importing sugar? And we got a president who think of this very country at a most, then he comes out and brings this very idea. And we build this very factory to about 85%. And you come add just 15%. And you are telling me that there's no sugar. There's no sugar cane to produce sugar. Those that you give to them, are they going to use teeth? Or a fingernails they send to make sugar? They are still going to bring a raw materials to produce sugar. And when you go to Commander, they will tell you that there are so many sugarcane here. Even those alcoholic appetitive people have been buying from them. They promised that they are going to open this very sugar factory, and they started planting this very sugar. How long would it take to cultivate this very sugarcane? 3 months, if harvesting. So our leaders are so lazy. Now, let me come to this. Why do I have to go and follow these people that I want alliance? You are coming from these people. You are out of NDC because you couldn't get whatever you want to get, that you want to pull yourself and establish with the other people so that you can.
You mean NPP?
Yeah.
But there are others who have come on board, who believe that they need to come together to break the duopoly. People like Dr. Abu Sakara also, for example.
He has been in the system for quite a long time.
Yeah, has endorsed.
He has been in the system for quite a long time.
Yeah.
Calculate the votes that he got. Since he started a political party from the CPP.
Well, he was with the CPP, but he left
all
the CPP.
Their votes.
He left the CPP.
He left CPP.
Yes.
And you don't have numbers.
He left the CPP.
You don't have numbers. to add it to whatever I have. So there's no need for me to join these people. All what I'm looking for is that we need a leader in this country. We are not looking for parties to come and lead this very country. Because when you bring parties, these political parties, they are just loot and share. They will come, oh, you go here, you go here, you go here, make your money and leave. That's what is happening.
What do you have that the other independent candidates don't have? Because there are quite a number of independent candidates, from Lantam to Cheddar to quite a few. I mean, there are. I mean, I think there's
mine is to revive.
Reverend in there.
Mine is to revive.
What do you have above all of these candidates that makes you unique? That makes you
that's
the
what
right
I'm saying.
person for people.
Nkrumah's idea need to be brought back. This Nkrumah's idea is to develop our country by establishing these very factories. I want us to revive this. These people have not been talking about the Nkrumah factory that have been abandoned. I think of the Palugu tomato factory, Tomaka in Wenchi, coming to Kumasi shoe factory, Bonsa Tires, Aveime, Kede Matches factory, New Matches factory, Takwa Gold Refinery, Dunkwa Gold Refinery, go to this sugar factory that you are talking about. Sopon Slamis is there. You see, there are so many factories.
So that's what you mainly want to do?
Yes.
Because, I mean, this is something that you've been speaking about a lot.
I want us to let it bring it back. When it's back, we are not going to import tomato.
But what do you make of the government's, one district, one factory initiative?
Where is it?
Where,
where is it?
They've helped revive some factories that are already in existence,
if Nana
put up some new factories. And
Nana Akufo-Addo, when he came to power, if he came to maybe call you GHOne group of company, come and take 2 companies from one to one factory. We support to build it for us. ADB, take 3. Maybe other media houses that they think they can do it, just give it to you. Like all this very country will be filled with these factories by now. But they give it to politicians. Those who gave him money to a campaign. He's using this thing as something that he's going to use to pacify them because they supported him to come to power. I went to Apostle Kojo Safo when I started 2019, 2020. I asked him to support us in prayer. He told me, for the support of money, I can't give it to you. I supported Akufo-Addo. The only thing that he did for me is to give position to my daughter. You see? So this means that this lady position that he got, so many positions that he held during Akufo-Addo's time, is a result of the father supporting Akufo-Addo in monetary form. That is why he gave the position to. It is not because of the knowledge that the person have. Now, this gives me the more reason why he was all over everywhere, traveling outside the country. Nobody cannot talk about it because their hand is in their mouth. They gave you money to become who you are. Right now, if Ghanaians vote for me and I see something in you and I pick you, go and handle this thing for me. You didn't give me any money. So if I'm to fire you, I'll fire you. You see? So we need to build the country in a way, in such a manner that we don't bring in people who don't have the knowledge to do, but because they help us. So we need to put them there.
All right.
Who was this man who died, Forestry Commission? He had never been to farm before. He was just a lawyer. He had never gone to this forest area before, but became a forestry commissioner. What is happening in this country? We need to think very fast and remove these leaders there.
Recently, there has been, a very strong revival of a crusade against Galamsey.
Yeah.
What do you make of the crusade? And if you are given the mandate, how would you deal with it?
From NDC era to NPP era, those who hold Galamsey or maybe mining licenses, I will seize all. I will not give it them to you. Because politicians they have increased these
You
troubles.
seize everyone's mining license.
Oh, I'll seize it. I'll not give it to them.
I mean, you're not afraid that you may suffer legal action?
It doesn't matter. Take me to Hale.
Because
I'll
if
come
there
and
is
meet you there.
Legitimately acquired
what kind of legitimate are you talking
concession,
about?
people could sue you.
If you
then you may end up paying judgment debt.
If you, it is not, this is not a company, maybe a contract that I give it to you that I'm going to pay a judgment debt. It is Ghana decision to decide to cancel the license of everybody that correct the license between this time and this time. You see, then the government is going to mine the gold himself. Where we are going to employ these expert youths, those who have been in the Galamsey before, they are experts. Help them to mine it properly. The government is going to cease people from buying gold from anywhere, whereby the white people will come and buy gold. You buy solely the gold from the government. You can't buy it from anybody. Anybody who has gold, come and sell to the government chest. Now, government will receive them. The white people that will come and buy and take it away. We are going to refine them. The refinery will be just restored so that we refine them and give it to them to buy. Now, going to the source of this very area whereby we have these rivers that have been destroyed, we are going to plant cash crops whereby we have tomato, garden eggs, and this alongside the river banks. We give money to people. We just put pumps into the river, pump the water into the land, fill it, use it, cultivate all these things.
So you stop everybody from mining and only government will mine?
Government is going to mine.
Nobody else will mine.
Nobody else will go to mine again.
Only government.
Only government. We are going to employ our youth, those who are expecting it to do it for us. Those miners, nobody will ever have a mining opportunity in this country if he's a foreigner. No way. We are going to stop them.
So what about the Anglo Golds and the Newmonts and all of those large mining firms?
It doesn't matter
that are here in the country.
They are going to send us to this. We are going to sit down with their deal, the agreement, the percentage that they are giving to us is 50-50. If you don't like it, go. If it says you go, Nima boys are there, Tamale, I get strong men, anti-force. We'll beat you up. You people will run away from this country. We are not going to joke with it at all. We are going to establish people that they are going to enforce the law to work. You cannot come and occupy our space and take our gold and take this. You're laughing at me. Nima boys are there. We call them anti-force.
I'm sorry. You said you were... Hold on.
And then why we have anti-force group of people. You see, we are going to give them. We are going to give the opportunity. Be on the
I was like, so
be on the round
you said you would try and renegotiate the contracts that the large scale mining companies have.
Yeah, if you agree to that effect, I don't have any problem with that. If you say you not agree, they are there. Nima boys are there.
You said Nima boys to go and drive them away.
If not Nima boys alone, we have a strong man in this country that I'm going to bring anti-force.
No, but I know you can't do that.
Why can't you do that? It is our own inheritance. You can't come and take our things away.
But why will you need to call Nima boys to come and drive?
No, they said
they can't say they won't go.
We have given opportunity.
Yeah.
Just calm down. Let's sit down. The thing is, our leaders give it to you, and maybe 70% for you, and we are taking 30%.
Yeah.
But this time, we don't need that thing. We are not going to comply with that very 30%. We just want you to, let's sit down. You take 50%, you take 50%. And the number of years that we are giving to you too is too much. We can't give it to you for long years. If it is 20 years, we are going to reduce it to 10 years. Now, you agree, we will stay with you. If you don't agree, you go. Midnight.
So some people have been demonstrating, right? The Democracy Hub, some of the protesters were demonstrating because they want Galamsey to stop and all of that. And some of them have been arrested. And yesterday, they appeared in court. They were denied bail. They've been remanded into some into prison custody, some into police custody for the next, 2 weeks. What do you make of that?
You see, what I look
That
at,
situation.
when I watch the demonstration,
Yeah.
I condemn it.
Why?
Why do you have to block a road? Somebody is emergency, is in the car, going to hospital, going to his business, going to do something that will help this country. There's no need for you to block the road. You can demonstrate, go and make noise at Jubilee House. You can say whatever you want to say.
But they said they will not allow them to go and demonstrate at Jubilee House.
In
fact, the police, went to court and secured an injunction against the demonstration at the particular place, which is near the Jubilee House, because they said it's a security area. So
they have the right to demonstrate. Demonstration doesn't mean that you should block road. In expense of maybe somebody too is going to his work. You use your time. You voted for these people, and the election is just at the corner. Go out and tell people. Me, I hate demonstration. I don't want demonstration at all.
You don't like demonstration?
I don't like it at all.
Will people be allowed to demonstrate if you become president?
You can do that. But me, I don't like it. Because none of the demonstrations that we have done in this very country that have bring anything good. Nana Akufo-Addo came 1995, he did demonstration.
Yeah.
People died. When he came to power, have you ever visited their family members? You see, you just die and go. As of now, people who engineer you to do this thing, now you are in a police custody. Who is coming to remove you? Me, I think we can demonstrate. We can use our practicals. We can go out and speak, make some hooliganism without vandalism, making noise, shouting here and there for people to get to know what we want to put across. But not destroying things or putting things on the roadside and the others. For that one, I condemn. But I'm still pleading that the government should know that the youth are suffering. So Nana Akufo-Addo should come in, release them, and let them set free, and give a warning that nobody should do this thing again. Just put it there, let people be aware that what they did, that is why they were sent to this remind. And when they come, they should set them free. And because of the situation in this country, we don't want any disaster. The youth are hungry, and they are angry too. Hungry at the same time, angry. So anything that will trigger this very youth to do something, it will have an effect in this country. So let's change the idea of arresting. We can arrest them to the police station. Police people, police commanders should talk to them. We don't want anybody to sit there. So when they come and just issue a press conference and say that anybody who will demonstrate and block any road will be sent to court, I think it will be something that people are going to take you out of this, and they will not go into the stand of demonstrating whereby they will destroy things or put something on the impediment of the people that will go on their normal duties. So I just want to urge all Ghanaian youth. You can demonstrate, but don't block road, neither destroy anything. Things that you are going to destroy, it takes another money to put it there again. Let us be fast mind, open up ideas and open the eyes of the people. Let us tell them what is good for them, so that they will vote out this NPP and NDC. Done campaigning and they're doing those things.
So you're on the ballot. You are number 4.
Yes.
On the ballot paper. I mean, how easy was it to fill the forms and meet the requirements that the EC had? Because there are some other people who were disqualified because they weren't.
It's not easy. So when I think of certain people that have been listed in among them, I sat down and pondered over and said, how can this woman or man was money to get this in there?
Onto the.
Oh yeah.
Like who?
Like Kwabena. You see, Maza, you go on. Some people from Upper West, Upper East, when they were coming down to sign for me, 1,000 Ghana cedi each.
You had to give people money to sign.
To come
and sign for you.
To come and sign.
To be able to be on the ballot.
Are you getting me? 2 people from each constituency, they are coming to sign.
Yeah.
You have to transport them to come down.
Yeah.
And sign for you.
Yeah.
All throughout the country. You see, those from this far end. And even when they get to the latter part, the Electoral Commission called me to rectify certain things on my this because some of them don't have a mobile phone. You understand? The person who granted this, who signed for me, don't have a mobile phone because over there you can't get a network. The Electoral Commission said still they need a mobile phone there, a number there. So you have to clean it, look for other people to come down, those who have mobile phone to sign for you. It is not easy tax.
It's a difficult process.
You see, it's not easy task. So when I look at this one, then I said, oh, maybe they are out of the womb of NPP. So they did it for them.
So with number 4, does that number have any significance for you?
I know wherever you are, if God said you locate you, can locate you. But for NDC, unless maybe you get glasses. When you get glasses.
Yeah, NDC is number 8.
8. Anybody who vote for them, unless they wear glasses, you can't see them. They are just there. But and the Baumia there, everybody should bypass him.
They should bypass him. He's number 1.
Number 1.
They should bypass him.
They were one and they have destroyed. Another one collapse.
Interesting. But recently the NDC have been calling for an audit.
Yeah.
Forensic audit of the voters register because they believe it's problematic. What is GHOne's position? On that?
It's good that quickly the J should organize and look into it. Because this morning, I think one of the papers indicate that a court has been ruled that Menchia, about 540 something people or 84 people should be removed.
Their name should be taken out.
Yeah. Because they did it out of the people. So if this thing that really happened there, then definitely it has happened somewhere. So that is why these people are saying that. I think it's a good idea. If there's nothing fishy over there, why not allow that thing to go? Let us come in. So we want peace in this country.
So you don't see anything wrong with,
I don't see anything wrong
the
with
forensic audit that is being something that you support?
Let's go into it. If we are truly Ghanaians and we want peace in this country, this very 7th December, we don't want any things to happen to us, then let's go smoothly, go into it and find out.
And speaking of peace, Ghana has dropped in the Global Peace Index from number 51 that we were to number 55. I think we were second in Africa. Now we are number 4 in Africa. And we are getting closer to an election. What do you make of that? I mean, do you see any kind of trouble for this year's election?
I see trouble in this very election that NPP and NDC are going to bring a fight, a very strong fight in this country.
You see that?
A war. It's not even a fight, a war. So that's why I'm saying that we should vote them out, vote for GHOne. If GHOne win today, Ghana, they will be peaceful. It will be a peaceful nation. These people, 2 people, what they are going to do to this country, if care is not taken, you'll be surprised. Because, you see, every one of them is looking for a chance of come and just take something and go. Mama, assemblyman, Mama, he had been assemblyman before, MP about 4 times. He comes again, a deputy minister, a minister, a vice president, a president. Why? You see, if there's any different candidate in the NDC, then I will not be worried so much because another person too should bring his idea. You see, but for Baumia don't have the capacity to become a president because Baumia is not a deeper thinker. I'm telling you the fact.
An economist of worth the salt.
Economist.
Yes, economist.
Not these economists that have collapsed this
the
country.
Bank of Ghana,
Massa,
these
economists.
Don't you think it's a bit harsh for you to say that he's not somebody who is a deep thinker?
Oh, it's true.
The vice president.
A deep thinker can use your go to correct a petrol, can put the V8 and use it. A deep thinker who will tell you somebody that, we are going to give you airport. A deep thinker will go and somebody, we are going to give you 32 toilets. A president of a nation, vice president, who want to be a president? You are going to build. You didn't allow assemblyman to go and tell them you are going to build your toilet. You, vice president himself, I'm going to give you 32 toilets. I'm going to give you...
Speaking to the needs of the people there.
What kind of needs of people? Well, is that what you need? Can we chop toilet? If you don't eat, will you go to toilet? You see, people are suffering. People are suffering.
All right.
Going to give you a mobile phone on credit. What is this?
Reverend, we run out of time, unfortunately.
Yes, I know.
And so we'll have to wrap up here.